Voters in the Howard-Suamico School District will take a multi-million-dollar decision on April 1st. The district is asking to borrow nearly $13.5 million. Fox 11's Laura Smith joins us now with what the district says it needs help paying for and how taxpayers feel about it.
Michelle, the money would pay for things like building repairs and swimming pool improvements. School leaders are now asking taxpayers to help out with the costs. Tonight we have multiple views.
And so we're going to expand this kitchen. Students will walk into the kitchen and then they'll exit into the lunchroom. And so we'll get this out of the hallway.
From a few hundred students when Lineville Intermediate was built in 1972 to more than 850 today, Howard-Suamico School District officials say the school is bursting at the seams.
This is really a science equipment storage room. It's been repurposed for English language learners.
More than 5,800 students are enrolled at 8 schools and 11 4K sites. LaCroix says the district schools have needs, including more teaching space and building maintenance and improvements, plus safety upgrades, including door and security locks. Those plans sum up question 1 of a $13.4 million referendum voters will see on the ballot in April. Question 2 asks for money to renovate the district's 1970s era pool. The school district wants to gut the pool and enlarge it, adding 2 lanes. Officials say it would be twice as expensive to build a new pool that would fit its needs.
We have Phi-Ed programs in there. The community uses it. We rent it out.
The impact for both referendum questions is $9 on a $100,000 house for the next 20 years. Some taxpayers are willing to pay that.
Good education, good school district, happy teachers, happy educators will benefit my children.
Others we spoke with said they didn't know enough to give an opinion. Some who declined an on-camera interview told us they'd vote no. The Brown County Taxpayers Association says it supports funding the district's long-term maintenance needs. However, while supporting efforts aimed at school safety, it wants to learn more about security lock upgrades in the plan.
If they're taking out a 20-year financing or longer-term financing for locks, I would think that's a short-term item, much like computers. The technologies for all of these things would change pretty rapidly.
LaCroix remains hopeful the community will come through.
We're cautiously optimistic that there's a reasonable chance that it will succeed.
The district will host a community open forum to discuss the referendum on February 3rd. It starts at 6 p.m. at the Lineville Intermediate School Library. You can find details on the referendum by visiting fox11online.com. Click on the Fox 11 News link section to find that link. Howard-Suamico is not alone. Let's take a look tonight at other area districts with referendums in the coming months. They'll be on ballots in the area's 3 biggest school districts. Next month, Appleton voters will decide on a $30 million referendum. That money will cover upgrades to facilities and building security. In April, Green Bay will ask for $20 million for heating and cooling upgrades, as well as additional building security. That's also when Oshkosh voters will decide on a $28 million referendum. It addresses a budget shortfall and technology upgrades for the next 7 years.